Have you ever wondered if that woman you know might be interested in you but doesn't want to say it outright? Women have a special way of showing what they feel, almost like a game of clues. If you don't pay attention, you might end up letting these clues go unnoticed. In this video, I'm going to tell you the most important signs that show when a woman is secretly attracted to you. We're going to talk about the way she looks at you, the actions that seem small but say a lot, and even things she does without realizing it. Are you ready to understand these hidden messages? So, come with me and discover the 7 signs that can change the way you see these situations, all based on real studies. But before you start, make sure you're already subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Sign number 1. The lingering stare. Have you ever noticed someone looking at you for longer than usual? No wonder. This is one of the clearest signs that a woman might be secretly interested in you. Just imagine that look that seems warm and intense, as if she were trying to tell you a secret that words cannot express. Eye contact has this power, did you know? It's as if the eyes speak for themselves, creating an almost magical connection. When a woman keeps her gaze fixed on you, it's a great sign that she's curious, intrigued, and perhaps wants to get to know you better. Even science explains this. Studies show that looking into someone's eyes for a long time can awaken feelings of closeness and connection. It's as if, without realizing it, she's creating a bond with you. And there's more. This prolonged look isn't just a "hi, I'm interested." It's also her way of observing how you react, trying to see if you feel the same. Sometimes it's her body speaking for her. Attraction can even cause something curious. The pupils dilate when we're close to someone we like. It's as if the body is revealing a secret that the mind may not even have noticed yet. Now pay attention. This special look rarely comes alone. It's usually accompanied by other small gestures, such as a small smile, an eyebrow raise, or a slight tilt of the head. Each of these details plays a role in making it clear what words might not say. So the next time you notice that fixed gaze coming your way, don't ignore it. It could be her way of inviting you to take the next step, whether it's by starting a conversation, getting closer, or simply smiling back. Eyes are powerful. They tell stories and sometimes even express feelings that are still hidden in the heart. Don't underestimate what they can be saying. Sign number 2. The touch that speaks without words. Have you ever noticed those small, almost unintentional touches that happen out of nowhere? A light brush against your arm, a playful push, or even a pat on the shoulder. Well, these gestures are not as casual as they seem. When a woman is secretly interested in you, these touches are her way of saying, "Hey, I'm comfortable around you." And the most amazing thing, she does this without having to say a single word. Touch is like a special language of attraction. It's a powerful tool for creating connection and bringing people closer together. Did you know that even science supports this? Research shows that a simple touch can awaken feelings of trust and closeness between two people. It's as if touch carries an energy that strengthens the relationship, even in a subtle way. Now, just think about it. When she closes the distance between you and finds a way to touch you, even lightly, that's a big sign. It means she feels safe and comfortable with you, 2 essential elements of attraction. And these small gestures, no matter how simple, create unique moments, almost like shared secrets. Sometimes even an innocent touch can release oxytocin, the famous bonding hormone, which makes people feel more connected and relaxed. These touches aren't just about physical contact. They have a bigger meaning. It's her way of saying that she wants to break down the invisible barrier between you, that she wants to be closer. It could be a playful nudge, a pat on the arm while she laughs at something you said, or even a gentle touch to get her attention. Each of these gestures tells a story. Here's a tip. Pay attention to these touches. They can help you understand what she's feeling before she even says anything. When you notice these signs and respond naturally, it can deepen the connection between you even more. So the next time you notice these subtle gestures, remember, sometimes touch says everything that words can't. Pay attention, because these little gestures can be the start of something special. Sign number 3. The compliment that's between the lines. Have you ever felt like someone admires you without having to say it directly? It's that moment when you can tell, through the subtext, that they're impressed by what you do or who you are. When a woman is secretly interested, she may show it in subtle ways, with compliments that aren't exactly words, but are present in her tone, expression, or the way she reacts to you. For example, she might comment on something you did with a twinkle in her eye, or use an enthusiastic tone of voice when talking about you. These unspoken compliments go beyond simple flirting. They create an environment of genuine admiration. It's as if she's telling you, "I see you and I like what I see," but in a way that doesn't give it all away. And you know what's even more interesting? This type of compliment, even indirect, can create a powerful connection. Studies show that acknowledging someone's good qualities, even in subtle ways, increases attraction and brings people closer together. It's as if these small gestures of appreciation plant a seed of connection between you. But be careful. These compliments don't always come in the form of words. Often, they come in the form of gestures and expressions. It could be a warm smile as she listens to you, a look of interest that shows how interested she is in what you're saying, or even a nod of approval after you do something nice. These details may seem small, but they say a lot about how she feels. When you start to notice these signs, it becomes easier to understand what's going on. What's more, when you acknowledge her admiration, it shows that you also pay attention to details, creating an exchange of respect and understanding. So the next time you feel that vibration of silent appreciation, don't ignore it. Even if her compliment isn't spoken, it could be telling you everything you need to know. Pay attention to her gestures, looks, and tone. They could be the words she hasn't said yet. Sign number 4. When the conversation goes beyond the basics. Have you ever noticed how a good conversation can make the time fly by? When a woman is interested in you, it's clear by the way she engages in conversation. She doesn't just want to talk about the weather or what's in fashion. She wants to really get to know you. And how does she do that? By going beyond the superficial, exploring topics that create a deeper connection between you. These meaningful conversations are like bridges that connect two worlds, allowing you to better understand each other. It's not just about exchanging words, it's about creating unique moments where she can show genuine interest and at the same time open a door for you to get to know her better. And here's a curious detail. Studies show that after deep conversations, people feel a stronger and more meaningful connection. In other words, if she's dedicating time and energy to talking to you, it's no coincidence. You'll notice it in the way she brings up topics that really matter. She might ask about your dreams, experiences, or even your childhood memories. And as she shares a little about herself, you'll notice the sparkle in her eyes, the enthusiasm in her voice, and the sincere curiosity in each question. But it's not just what she says, it's how she says it. Pay attention to her tone of voice, her body language, and how engaged she seems. A warm tone, attentive listening, and that smile that appears as you speak are clear signs that she's interested. What's more, when she keeps her focus on topics that create a personal connection, she's showing you, without saying it directly, that she wants to be closer to you. These conversations aren't just an exchange of words. They're opportunities to share stories, exchange ideas, and build something special together. So if you notice that she's investing time in keeping the dialogue alive, take advantage of it. Show interest in what she's sharing, ask questions, and let the conversation flow. The more you connect in these moments, the stronger the bond between you will be. After all, an engaging conversation can be the beginning of something much deeper. Sign number 5, the little gestures that say it all. Have you ever noticed how sometimes actions speak louder than words? When a woman is interested in you, she may not say it directly, but her subtle gestures give it away. These are simple things that are full of meaning, like a light touch on the arm, a playful nudge, or even a reminder of something small you mentioned. These gestures may seem small, but they actually carry a powerful message. They show care, attention, and a desire to be closer to you. It's as if, without saying a word, she's saying, "I care about you." Psychologically, this makes perfect sense. Studies show that non-verbal actions, like thoughtful touches or gestures, help create a sense of closeness and intimacy. It's the kind of thing that turns a simple moment into something special. Now pay attention. These gestures don't just appear out of nowhere. Often they appear at times when she wants to create a connection. It could be that casual touch on your shoulder while you're talking, or her remembering a detail you mentioned a few days ago. These small acts show that she's paying attention to what you're saying and that she values your presence. And it doesn't stop there. These gestures are also a way for her to build a bond with you in a natural and pressure-free way. They create a comfortable space where she can show interest without having to be direct. Every touch, smile, or shared memory is a piece of the puzzle that reveals her feelings. So don't underestimate these actions. When you notice these small gestures, value them. They are important clues about how she feels and can pave the way for something more meaningful. Respond with attention and affection, showing that you're also attentive to the subtleties. After all, it's in the small details that the greatest feelings are revealed. So, keep an eye out. These subtle gestures can say more than 1,000 words. Sign number 6. When she opens up. Have you ever noticed how special it is when someone decides to share something deep about themselves? When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she shows it by opening up emotionally. This isn't just casual conversation. It's when she shares her thoughts, dreams, fears, and even those vulnerabilities she wouldn't share with just anyone. This kind of action reveals much more than words. It's a sign of trust and a genuine desire to create an emotional connection. This emotional openness is like an invitation for you to get to know the real her. It's not just about telling stories, but about building a bridge that connects you on a deeper level. Psychologically, this kind of sharing creates intimacy. Studies show that when people open up emotionally, they feel more connected and closer to each other. So if she's sharing her dreams or seeking your input, it means she values what you think and feel. Think about it. It's not easy to open up like this. When she does this, she's showing you that she trusts you and that she sees the potential for something real between you. Research confirms that couples who share emotions tend to have stronger, more lasting relationships. So when she shares something personal, it's as if she's saying, "I want you to be a part of my life." This level of openness creates space for mutual understanding, empathy, and a relationship that truly has meaning. If she's willing to show you who she really is, don't ignore her. Listen carefully, show empathy, and respond in a way that makes her feel safe. Small gestures, like asking questions about what she shares or showing genuine interest, can further strengthen this bond. Remember, emotional openness is one of the clearest signs that she feels something special for you. And more than that, it's an opportunity for you to build something authentic and meaningful together. So cherish these moments and show that you're also willing to create this connection. Sometimes it's in these small moments of vulnerability that the strongest connections are born. Sign number 7, the interest that shows respect. Have you ever felt like someone really listened to you, like your words and thoughts really mattered? When a woman is secretly attracted to you, she shows it through respectful engagement. It's not just about being polite or friendly. It's a genuine interest in who you are, what you think, and what you have to say. This type of engagement goes beyond the superficial. She really pays attention to what you're saying, remembers details of conversations you've had, and makes you feel important. It's the kind of attention that makes you think, wow, she really cares. Psychologically, this makes perfect sense. When someone is attracted to someone else, it's natural for them to offer more attention and respect, laying the foundation for a real connection. You can see this engagement in a variety of ways. Maybe she maintains constant eye contact while you're talking, showing that she's in the moment. Or maybe she asks thoughtful, curious questions about your life, showing that she wants to get to know you better. And when she remembers something small that you mentioned a few weeks ago, it's a clear sign that she values what you share. Respectful engagement isn't just an act of kindness. It's often a reflection of admiration and genuine interest. Psychologists confirm that when someone is attracted to another person, it's natural to pay more attention, actively participate in conversations, and demonstrate respect in all interactions. These behaviors create a foundation for mutual admiration and, possibly, something more. So, the next time you're talking to her, take note of how she interacts. Does she listen attentively? Does she show curiosity about you? Does she treat you with kindness, even in small situations? If so, this could be a strong indication that she feels something special. Remember, respectful engagement is more than a sign of attraction. It's an indication that she truly values you as a person. Value these interactions and reciprocate the respect and attention. After all, it's in these types of genuine exchanges that the truest connections are built. So, these are the 7 clearest signs that a woman may be secretly attracted to you. Remember, attraction often reveals itself in the subtlest details. That look that lingers a little longer, a smile that lights up the room, or a gesture that speaks 1,000 words. Knowing how to recognize these signs can give you the confidence to take action and build more meaningful connections. Now, if you want to learn more about how to interpret these signs, or even discover how to spark even more interest and connection, stay tuned. In the next video, I'll show you how to act strategically when you realize she's interested in you. It's a practical step-by-step guide that you won't want to miss. So, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss the next content. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you in the next video. See you then.